Runk.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's episode, I think, 473, but who knows, dude? Sometimes my guys don't update the document, so it's maybe episode 473 of Congratulations. It is, man, I tell you what, dude, I was just having this conversation with my bud here, Ivan Get Rid of, and, well, you know, and also One Fire, about eating late at night. And it's awesome, isn't it? Isn't eating late at night awesome? Because, like, I tell you, there are times where I just go, oh, heck yeah, man. Eating late at night, watching a show, awesome. And I get excited for it. I get like raring to go. Like at 3:30 p.m., I'll just be like, oh yeah. I'll remember that I could do that tonight. You know, I could like have a burger and ice cream and I go and binge like some stupid new show and just be like, oh yeah. Audibly at 3:30. And I get excited, dude. And I did that for a long, long time. Now, this is getting annoying when I talk about this, and I know it is. My health kick, my workout kick. But I've legitimately been doing this since September 20-something. I've been very, not completely strict with my diet, but I've been doing that 40%, 30%, 30% thing. And I dropped 14 pounds, and now ChatGPT says I can be 210 and add 10. I said, well, I'm 200 now, and I could be 210 with the added extra 10 pounds of muscle, strictly muscle, by September 26th, 2026. So I'm doing that. I'm working on it, and I was talking to right here before the show about eating late at night and about how great it is. Because it really is. And when I decided, when I was like, I'm going to try and get healthy because I'm 45, I'm just going to do it. I'm like, you know what? There's no way, though. The late at night, maybe I could figure out something with maybe there's some way I could figure out the late at night eating. And I can just be like, maybe I'll only eat certain times. I don't eat in the morning. I don't know what it is, but I just got into a rhythm. I went to Europe, and that's what rocked me, because I was so out of my element that I just go, let's just find stuff that I can eat quickly, and it was healthy and all that. And now, dude, I haven't eaten late at night one time, dude. And I haven't eaten sweets. I haven't eaten ice cream at night. And I'm just like, how's it going? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, what? Because that's insane, dude. I was Mr. Ice Cream late at night. Do you understand? I was Mr. I really was Mr. Ice Cream. And I really was, but it's like life is too short, so you got to see what's up, or whatever that quote is that I said. That's great. Life is too short, so sometimes you got to see what's up. That's what it is. That's such a great quote, dude. Life's too short, so sometimes you got to see what's up. Oh, it's great, dude. So, yeah, I'm in it now. What is it? October? No, it's November 3rd. So I'm just in it, dude. And my body is a machine, dude. I put in the carbs, I put in the protein, I put in the fats, the limited fats, and it's a machine, dude. It's a cycle. And I've done no nothing, no TRT, no nothing, not even creatine. I think there's creatine in some of the shakes I get sometimes at Earth Bar, but I don't do anything, bro. And I'm feeling good. And so what I was saying is, because you want to eat sweets, obviously, and drink if you're a drinker, and you want to have fun with life, but it's like, when you eliminate that, now watch, this is, everybody teach their own, but like when you eliminate that and you start treating your body like input, export, you literally, the health and the capability you feel is, I would, in a different way, just as awesome feeling as eating a bunch of Haagen-Dazs, dude, late at night after eating In and Out. Oh, you got Haagen-Dazs back there? That's I had a family friend stay from New Jersey. And I mean, this was 30 years ago with my family. And we had a Suburban, and there were friends in the back seat, and somebody was talking about doing something with their hog, like, their penis. And he says something about my hog. And my friend from New Jersey turned around and said, "Oh, you got Haagen-Dazs back there?" Dude. Nah. But anyway, it's like the health people, when they talk about it too much, it's annoying, and I get it, but it just feels so good. You want to share it. It's a cult. It's a cult. Well aware. Dude, I did my chest today, pushed, heavy, whatever. And then came home, hung out, did sprints, you know what I mean? Like, this was soaking wet at the end. My wife, no, me. And but yeah, I just, forget it. I don't need to say any more about this. I'm almost sorry, but I'm not, though, because this podcast is what I want it to be, and so that's that. Syracuse, New York, I'll be there like tomorrow night. I don't know. Buffalo, New York might be sold out. Hamilton, Ontario, I will be there at the First Ontario Concert Hall. And then Chicago, Illinois, I will be there for one night in November 15th and November 22nd, Kansas City, Missouri. I'll be in Omaha, Daytona Beach, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Can't wait for these shows. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland's a fun. It's what, you know what I mean? You think of Cleveland and you go, but you get there and it's not bad, dude. It really isn't. Same with Detroit, depending on where you are. You don't want to get killed, right? But and then I got some shows in Oxnard, California, and Ontario, California, and then come see me in San Antonio in New Year's Eve. I will be there. So that's that. It was Halloween last weekend, and it was just simply gorgeous. If I'm Irish, it was simply gorgeous. It was just truthfully gorgeous. Because we dressed up as, what we dressed up as? Something. You know why I say that? Because I'm not real clear on what it is. Because Calvin picked it, and it's a YouTube thing he watches. Halloween's getting pretty crazy because you could just go, kids watch YouTube only now. And then they just see a video and they're like, I want to be that. And you're like, is this even a thing? And then you put it on, you go out and see how many kids know what it is. It was Rainbow Friends, which is, I don't even know what it is. It's like a game or something. I was the blue one. Calvin was the green one. Billy wanted to be cyan, which is a new color, by the way. It's not a new color, but it's a new talked about color. You know what I mean? Like when I was a kid, cyan would only be, you'd be like, if some kid said cyan, you'd be like, oh, do extra credit, you're a dork. You're a dork, right? But now it's like they have indigo and cyan, and it's like part of it. I think they're trying to make some, whoever the PR is for cyan, they're really doing a good job, but they're trying to make some money. It's probably that, what do you call it? Ocean, what's that drink company? Ocean Breeze? Ocean Spray. It's probably them. They're probably going to come out with a cyan apple drink or something. Who's that one comedian that has the bit about cranberry and the cran raspberry? Who is that? It's funny. Is it Ian Edwards? No, it's not. I don't know. Who? Brian Regan. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. So that's what cyan is when it comes to colors. Anyway, but yeah, and then my wife was pink, and she just made all the costumes. It took her like 2 days, full days, just straight up. She's like, I'll be able to do it. I'm like, we don't have anything. All right. Under the wire, just making these costumes. And then Calvin wore it for 3 minutes for a photo. So, and then was like, I don't want to wear the head when I go get trick or treat. And so we went around, got the, we live in one of those neighborhoods that's just like, it's like, oh, it's ideal. It's like a beautiful, like, it's great. It's like Pleasant Town, and the only problem is it's like, it's not lit up enough. You're like, we need more lights. Fucks up with the lights. But it was great. Calvin, it's so funny with the kids too, because they'll be like, oh, let's go trick or treat. They'll get 4 candy bars and they'll be like, dude, we got to go home. Let's go home and stash this. Let's go home and eat this now. And so they did. And, my wife comes from a background where it's like, they get to kind of do whatever they want. And my background was not that. My wife would just let them eat candy. I think. Just like a candy sandwich. Like lunch to my wife is a Kit Kat with 2 Butterfingers surrounding it. Like that's a candy sandwich. Like my wife, I got chicken today. I brought it home. She ate a leg, and I was like, oh shit, we have to call TMZ. She's eating, and I'm treating my body like a fucking machine, like a factory, right? Input output. Import, export, whatever the fuck. And so, anyway, it is what it is. But we had a great time, and it was nice. You ever feel sometimes when you're with when you're not with a family, when you're with the neighborhood, my OCD will go crazy. Like, first of all, I'll start thinking of wow, this is so great and beautiful. And I wish that I could just ride that thought, this is great and beautiful. That would be awesome to feel, oh, this is just great and beautiful for a whole night. Knock, knock, who's there? I've never done that. Okay? Because it also goes, it goes, as soon as I feel that, whatever the fuck my OCD or the negative thoughts will be like, what if a nuclear disaster happened? It's just like, it happens every time. It sucks, dude. I'll think, that kid's cute running, getting the candy. Oh, what if he slipped and fall and cracked his fucking head open? God damn it. And then I feel like terrible, dude. And just like dread. And I go, what if that was my kid? And then, oh God, what would I do? What would I do for the rest of my life? It would probably destroy my marriage. And I would just move to who cares? Somewhere, and I'd get an apartment. I don't even care. I wouldn't even care about money anymore. I just go out to an apartment and sit there and never do anything. I'd live off the land and just make some money, making lamps or something. I figure out something to do that I could just waste my life away, but still it's productive a little bit for people if they want to buy lamps. And I can't just ride the goodness. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't just ride the happiness. I can't do that. It's like I can't have one without the other. And that's where it sucks to be human. Because lizards aren't doing this shit. Zebras aren't doing it, right? There's no monkey in a tree like, oh, awesome, a banana. Oh man, death. They don't do that. Oh, they don't go, oh, awesome, dude, it's starting to rain. Hell yeah, I love getting wet. Oh, cancer. They don't do that. I do. I can't not. So it's like, okay, I know a lot of you guys probably have the same thing, but it's like those intrusive thoughts. And dude, I was on my other podcast, Golden Hour, the other day, and I was like, yeah, you ever I was just saying it to Eric. I was like, do you ever a guy comes in, sometimes you're somewhere, some guy comes in the coffee shop, you just imagine stabbing him in the neck and having him bleed out. And he's like, no. And I'm like, oops. Thought we all did it. I don't want to think those things. But then I'm like, I think about what I told Calvin. I'm like, well, look, sometimes Calvin gets scared because he's like, sometimes I imagine stuff and it feels so real. And I'm like, look, buddy, that's a gift and a curse. You're going to be scared of it, but it's also what makes you so creative and so imaginative. And I'm like, damn, I'm fucking talking to me. Hello? So it's like, yeah, I got to be scared of Michael Myers coming in my doorway, but also I'm making great jokes. Whatever, dude. So I say Life Rip. So I got this here, the shirt. The merch is at chrislea.com. But Life Rip, that's why I say that, man. Because you got to remember, bro. The amount of people that come up to me after shows and they're like, oh, man, I had such a bad go in the past however many months or past year or last year or whatever. And they go, but remember, Life Rips. I go, yeah, it sure fucking does. You remind me, dude. You remind me. And that's gorgeous. Talk about gorgeous. Talk about Ithaca is gorgeous. But yeah, that's just amazing. So thank you. So thanks me. So I guess thanks me. So thank you, but I guess in retrospect, thanks me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, dude. I saw Fantastic Four. See ya. Make him stretch. Dude, make him stretch. Halfway through, he starts stretching 3/4 of the way into the movie. I go, oh yeah, he stretches. Hey, Fantastic Four. See ya. Pedro. He's good. He's a good actor. What's up, dude? Hey, what's up? That woman, what's her name, is gorgeous. And then you got the two guys. Imagine you're in Fantastic Four. You're gonna play the rock guy. Was it Thing? Is that his name? You go, oh, I'm Thing, and you go, oh, well, there's just gonna kind of be archive footage of me not talking, and then I got to do the voice of a fucking rock with a fedora on. Hey, it's stupid. Hey, they did a really good job. I watched the beginning of this movie, this Fantastic Four. I watched the beginning of it, and like 25 minutes in, I go, man, you gotta hand it to the art director or whoever the hell made it look like that. The retro look of it's fantastic, dude. It's good. You go, hell yeah. And then about 35 minutes in, you realize, oh, this is just boring. Okay, and cool. It's retro, but make them stretch. Okay, and the gorgeous chick. What is her power? She's just like, she just goes, and people move? What is that? Explain it, okay? And hey, the Thing, rock guy, you just straight up suck, okay? But don't grow a rock beard. Oh, I'm with a woman moving people without touching them. I'm with a man stretching crazy nonsensical, right? I'm with a guy called Galactus that's bigger than, you know what I mean, 4 Empire State Buildings. I'm with all that, dude. With stupid fucking things coming out of his head for no reason. Doesn't need it. What's it for? It would evolve. You'd evolve to not have. There's no reason. You're the biggest thing in the world, in the galaxy. You eat planets, but you don't, do you? They say you eat planets. He's the planet destroyer, planet eater, but he doesn't, does he? No, he just fucking he just gets his thing to go in the planet and destroys, and then he gets energy from the planets, I guess. See ya. So, and I'm with all that. I'm with the Johnny Flames, even though it's like. I'm with all that, dude. But hey, the Thing growing a rock beard, I am not with all that. Dude, you know what you did? This is me. When I see the Thing with the rock beard, this is me. Lost, dude. Previously on Lost. Dude, he shaves with a sander. It's like and then the part where I was like, no. He stretches. His nickname is Stretch. He's Mr. Fantastic. First of all, gay. Change it. Fantastic. Might as well just call him Fabulous Men. Mr. Fantastic can stretch. And then the stupidest thing, the Galactus guy grabs Stretch and then stretches him as punishment. And the guy's like, oh! And he already stretched longer than that. No, dude. How do you, that's like, that's his thing. You can't punish someone by using their thing. The guy stretched across buildings, and Galactus picks him up and just stretches him, not even as long as he's ever stretched. And the guy's like, ah! Dude, make the movie make sense in its own world, at least. And I got to deal with a rock beard? No. Dude, the fucking thing wore like a private eye hat. Yeah, like and a coat, like, to disguise it so it could walk through the, hey, everyone sees him, period. Don't care what he's wearing. Just go out. It doesn't matter. Go shirtless. Go naked. What's it matter? What are we going to get arrested because your rock cock is out? Yeah, I just, it was just bad. Boring, and whatever. But the art direction was amazing. But who cares? Great. Said it. Yeah, I saw that, and then I see movies, and it doesn't matter, dude. I see movies, and it doesn't matter. Hey guys, I want to take a little break and tell you about Legends. It's a social casino and sports book. It's amazing, all right? They've got hundreds of games available, mega jackpot that you can hit by playing any games on their site. It's not tied to a specific slot. So they've got live tables with roulette, blackjack, and baccarat, which is very cool. It also has the highest return to player best odds out there. So check it out. It's called Legends. That's Legends with a Z. LEGENDZ. Check it out. Legends.com. 100% match on your first purchase up to $100. That's great. Okay? They're hooking you up here at Legends. So go to legends.com. That's with a Z. And check it out. What about this, dude? This was incredible. This is incredible.
Like the joke is like there's two economists going on a hike in the woods. And they come across a pile of shit. And
this is
one economist says to the other, "I'll pay you $100 to eat that shit."
Elon.
So the economist eats the shit, gets the $100. They keep walking. Then the other then they come across another pile of shit, and the other economist says, "Now I'll pay you $100 to eat the pile of shit." So he pays the other economist $100 to pile of shit. Then the way they said, "Look, wait a second. We both just ate a pile of shit, and we don't have
already
any more extra money. Like we both, you just gave the $100 back to me, and we both ate a pile of shit. That doesn't make any sense." And they said, "No, but think of the economy, because that's $200 of in the economy. That basically then measure eating shit would count.
We get
as a job." This is to illustrate the absurdity.
Oh yeah.
Like so, the joke is like there's two economists going on a hike in the woods.
So, oh God, just at a campfire. Could you imagine? Oh yeah, we're gonna turn in. But that's actually, yeah, it's great, dude. Oh, and when you're that rich, everyone's got to be like, oh shit, yeah, that's cool, man. I'm gonna get in my sleeping bag. I'm just saying, because you get it, The Economist. A joke about an economist, like, what the fuck are we doing? Hey, dude, it's 2025. You're making a joke about an economist? Like, he eats a pile of shit, and then the other economist is like eating a pile of shit, and so he gives him to $100. And the other guy, he was like, oh, what are we doing? Our job is to eat shit, but think of the economy. and the campfire, and you're just with your kids trying to make marshmallows, dude. Yeah, no, I fucking sure, yeah, no, I get it. Dad, what's an economist? Nothing. It doesn't matter. But anyway, you gonna go to bed? Dude, that is incredible. I'm not sure if that might be advanced storytelling, because you're definitely like hanging on by a thread, but you're not hanging on by a thread for the right reason. Like, where's this story going? You're hanging on by a thread being like, where is he dying? What's happening here? So, but everyone can't be. That's when you look at like guys who tell stories, and like I was watching the Dodger game, and they had a Kane's. This, first of all, we'll talk about the Dodgers in Toronto, but there was 7 games in the World Series and shit. But like the Kane's Chicken, which is like the one of the sponsors for the game or something. Like they had this guy, one of the baseball players was like, eat Kane's chicken. Remember that guy? He would just come on in the commercial break. He'd be like, eat Kane's chicken, and every dollar that they make, they'll put another dollar in for kids dying or whatever the fuck. And you're like, oh, get a better guy. He plays baseball good. Get a better guy talking. It's like, it's weird that, I don't know, who was that? Do you even know? Was it a guy from, was it? Yeah, I don't know. It was a guy from even the World Series probably. But like, it's like, okay, I get it. He's a superstar, but at hitting a ball. And then you got people who are like, you look at like, who is that one who yelled mommy at the fucking Oscars? The lady who won the Oscars. Zoe. Yeah, Saldaña, right? She does the TNT, or no, sorry, the T-Mobile commercial, and it's corny, but she's killing it. She's like doing it. It's corny, but she's like, let me try and make this work as best as I can. And she does. And it's still corny, and you go, this is corny, but you go, oh, she made $1 million or whatever it is, because she's an economist, But, yeah, because she's like, this makes me want to dance, and then starts body rolling, and you go, oh God. But it's like, okay, she's really working it. And then you got guys who are just like, eat Kane's chicken. Every dollar you give is a dollar going to kids who are going to die. Kane's. And you're like, oh, all right, well, sad. Trying to watch the game. Thank you. Also, dude, here's a hot take. What the fuck is Kane's Chicken? And I know so many people out there right now are like, you don't know Kane's Chicken? Dude, no. I know KFC. I know a bunch of stuff. Don't know Kane's. No, the owner of Kane's is worth like $1 billion. But it's all, it's like, it's I don't know. So that guy did it, and you go, oh, storytelling is real, Personality is real, because Zoe Saldaña, what is it? Zoe Saldaña? Saldaña? Zoe Saldaña? All right. Well, she's great, And wasn't she the thing in Guardians of the Galaxy? Wasn't she in that? Or am I racist? Cool. Yeah, she's in it. She's what? Avatar? She's in Avatar too? And Guardians of the Galaxy? Oh, just fucking rolling in it, dude. Oh, fuck, man. If I had that money, do you understand my middle finger stays up? Like, I get an apparatus to where it won't go down. And so much so to where I take the apparatus off, and now it's just petrified and won't go down. And it just even just regular people wouldn't know, like that his finger. Why is he giving me the finger? I was totally nice. What the fuck is going on here? Just at TGI Fridays. Yeah. I'll have these. My son wants the chicken strips. Can we just get those? Can we get those? What you want? Barbecue sauce or you want? No, he wants ketchup. Just ketchup, please. And then I'll get the fajitas. Do you have corn tortillas? No. All right, I'll just get the flour tortillas, but put them separate. Maybe my son will eat those because I like to keep it lean. But I'll just eat the chicken and the bell peppers. Thank you. Thanks very much. Sir? Yeah? Why are you giving me the finger? Oh, sorry. God, I forget. It doesn't go down. What? It doesn't go down. What do you mean? Should I get my manager? You can, but this doesn't go down. It's because I made so much money doing Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy. Go ahead. Try to put it down. You can't. I know I had an apparatus on it for a long time, and then I took it out, and now it's petrified. So anyway, the fajitas, my son will eat the flour tortillas, and then the chicken strips for him. Thank you very much. And don't forget, it's ketchup, not barbecue sauce. Just watching fucking... And then it comes on in the bar, the movie Avatar. That's why. That's why. It's half the reason why. That and Guardians of the Galaxy. They're both of them are. So I have that money, so my middle finger doesn't go down. And the tail, how they have to find the right dragon and then put the tail and insert the thing in the tail, and so they link up. That's basically a metaphor for sex. Anyway, can I get a refill when you get it? Let me get a refill. But that's sex. It's bestiality if you think about it, because it's a dragon and a blue person. Anyway, so, here they come. Just so sizzling. Here they come. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Eating fajitas, fingers staying up. Yeah, dude, forget it. Set it and forget it. And I don't even. I've seen Avatar. Did the new one come out yet? Did that second one come out yet? It did. Oh, got it. The second one came out. Okay, cool. What, the guy Sam Worthington, was he in the second one too? Sam Worthington, dude. What about him, man? Like, what? Just some guy snuck in there? Some guy just snuck in there on us? Come on, man. Hey. Sam Worthington? I'm supposed to believe, out of all the movie stars that we've ever had, and all the pseudo movie stars, and all the TV stars, and all the people who play the ancillary parts, that Sam Worthington just snuck in there? Yeah. Okay, Avatar, also Terminator? Right. Okay. No, it's not a simulation. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, science explains it. It doesn't create it, though. But yeah, okay, I get it. No, science explains it. Doesn't create it. Get it. Cool. Okay. Sam Worthington. That's when I go to heaven. That's what I'm saying. Sam Worthington. And then they unplug me. And, I told you. He knew because of Sam Worthington. How did he know? He knew because Sam Worthington is so regular. How could he be in movies like Avatar and a movie star? And how could he be in Terminator with Christian Bale, playing opposite Christian Bale, and then also be on a movie called Man on the Ledge? That makes absolutely no sense. The whole movie, he's just standing on a fucking ledge. That's how he knew. That's how we lost Crystalia to believing in our Lord, because he knows we're in a simulation. What is the secret word? Sam Worthington. Man on a ledge. He's a guy just that you'd see at the bank. He's a regular guy. He's a regular guy that would cut you off in the freeway. Why do you go and pick your kids up? His name's regular too. Even his regular name's regular. So anyway. He's good. I'm not, no knock on him, but trying to sneak in there. Yeah. All right. Okay. Creator. I got you, creator. I got you. Whoever's in charge of the simulation, I got you. But the Dodgers, dude, I'm not I'm not a sports guy. Take one look at me. You don't get that. You go, but he's stacked. Whatever. He's a brick shithouse. Yeah, okay, fine. But I'm not a sports guy. I'll be the first to tell you. Okay? The Dodgers in the World Series, I'll watch. I'll watch the World Series. Pretty much the only thing I'll watch. The Dodgers in it, I'll definitely watch. Mets in it, I'll definitely watch. Grew up on the Mets. Dad, brother loved the Mets. Dad, brother loved the Dodgers. We moved here. My dad got season tickets when we moved here, so he could just see that he could have great tickets for the Mets, and then the Dodgers could be a Dodger fan. Then they tried to charge him an arm and a leg for the fucking dugout seats. He goes, "Fuck you," and he leaves. But he had him for a few years. So when this game is playing, I'm watching it, and there are a few things that make me feel so gorgeous. Being with my family makes me feel that way. Being with my family of origin, being with my family that I've created, being with, sometimes I feel a level of that with friends late at night at a diner or something. On stage, I feel that way. It's all different levels of it, but I'm watching baseball is a level of it too, because it reminds me of when I was a kid, and how much my childhood was there was baseball on. And baseball is boring, but that's okay. And I don't care. Like, dude, I like baseball. And you could say it's boring because it's boring. Dude, my favorite movies are boring. My favorite movie director ever made boring movies by John Cassavetes. If you don't know who he is, look him up. See ya. I want Renner to always be loud. I hate when it's quiet. Yeah, dude. And so I'm watching baseball, and it's almost too much, dude. I think sometimes, I think if it wasn't for the way I was brought up and how much when I was a kid, I was so emotional. I see this in Calvin sometimes too, but I was so emotional that it hurt so bad that I now realize I would, what do you call it? Put up a wall, and I would use whatever it was. You want to say humor, you want to, insecurity, whatever it is, humor was a big part of it. But I put up this wall so I didn't have to feel it. And now that I realize that I do feel it at sometimes, and it's so much, bro. It is so much. And I'm watching baseball, and I'm watching just some man swing a bat, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't. I'm with my kids, and I'm just like, I can't even. When chicks are like, I can't even, that. That's what that's for, not what they use it for. What it's for that moment. Chicks. And I'm just like, man, I don't understand. It's like I'm a kid again. And then also, because I talked to Calvin the other day. He's like, I just get so emotional sometimes. And dude, I'm his dad, and I got to be like, yeah, well, I got to teach him. But also, I get it. Dude, who you telling? I want to be like, let's ask my dad. Dad, come on, let's drive over to La Cañada right now. Hey, Dad, why are we so emotional? I know when I'm 77, I'm still not going to fucking know. Calvin's going to have kids, and we're going to be like, oh, shit. And I wish we could ask my dad, but, he'd be 116 now. It's just it's so hard to feel all that stuff. And I think that people, particularly women, I think that they feel it and they love it. You ever be around women? They just talk about, they legitimately, like a hacky joke, they just talk about feelings. Or the process of something. And you're like, oh, the process, right? If I leave my wife and her friend in the living room and go up to like take a shower and come back down, if I come back down, dude, there's wine, candles are lit. They're watching that fucking couples therapy show on Showtime that fucking sucks donkey balls. I mean, it's just like problem central. They just want to delve into it. They want to get into it. That's what it is. Now, let's really delve into it. That's a woman. Just delving. And I'm just like, oh man, I can't even watch baseball. Makes me think of when I was a kid. I can't even listen to Phil Collins. You want me to listen to In the Air Tonight as a 45-year-old that has had ups and downs in his life? Are you kidding me? The electric guitar alone will make me crumble. Crumpled him. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh, dude. Really? Is that? Oh, okay. Well, you know what, dude? Maybe it's my mommy and daddy's fault, but I will tell you this right now. As a kid, I put up too many walls to be listening to fucking Phil Collins In the Air Tonight, the instrumental even, with the beginning of it with the fucking electric guitar. I can't be listening to that like in a fucking Western bagel and just be like, oh, dude, you know what I mean? Like in a fucking in an H&M that comes on and you're just trying to get a T-shirt. You go up to the cash register, just full of fucking emotion. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm an empath and life just beat the shit out of it. Maybe I just beat the shit out of it because it was just easier. You know? I make a joke about how I'm an empath to my wife and she goes, yeah. But I'm like, maybe I just beat it out of me. Because, dude, I'd much rather be laughing and fucking. This is why I would have never made it as a woman, bro. I would have never made it as a woman. If I was a woman, dude, you know what I would have done? Holy shit. I would have controlled the universe. You know you could do that if you're a woman. They just don't really get their power. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. If I was a woman, forget it. Forget it, dude. If I was a woman, let me just tell you something, dude. If I was a woman, I would be a billionaire, you stupid assholes. There's no way I would let that go. You could be, you ever look at a woman and she's just like struggling like through the supermarket, or she's like at the park and she looks sad, or like, you know, she's on TV giving a press conference and you're like, what the fuck are they doing, dude? You could just be, dude, they could have it all. All of them could have it all. And they get in their own way, you know? Are you kidding me? There was a woman I saw the other day at a restaurant. I was with my buddy. And I was like, oh, I remember her. She was like this big model years ago. She was like one of the first, like, I guess, like Instagram models or something. I was like, oh, yeah. She's like 43, 45 now or something. And she looked great. No, she was older than me maybe. But she looked great. But I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember her. Bro, people would just, if she could saw her legs off and have men carry her everywhere. And not that that's what you want, but I'm just saying the power you could wield, women don't get it. They really don't. And you know what? Maybe that's good, you know, because it would just be, the world would just be women, because women don't need men. They'd die out. They'd die out. Because then they'd have something to complain about. You know? They're feminizing men anyway in the fucking, you know, they got Timothy Sportchalet out there trying to fucking be, you know, okay, Willy Wonka, but Dune? Okay, Bob Dylan, but dude, come on, Dune? Who's going to save the world? A twink is going to save the world, and that's fine. I'm not saying I don't mean to hate him, but like, dude. Where's the new fucking Harrison Ford? Right? Look, whatever. I'm going off on a tangent, but it's like, you know, women, they want to feel safe, and part of feeling safe to some women is feminizing you and making you the gay best friend. But don't let them, because then they will just go suck men off that ride motorcycles, that have long beards, that go, fuck these motherfuckers. They drink, they get drunk, they punch people. You know, you got to find a healthy balance. You can't just, sit deeper, of course, but it's just like, you gotta. What was that thing about how, was it in Denmark? There was a documentary. I have to watch it. Someone was telling me about this documentary where the ladies kept on making the men like not feminine, but like, they complained so much that it made the men less men, and then they went out and like and would travel and fuck guys that were like men. And it's like, they need something to complain about, is what I'm saying. God damn it. And it's fine. I don't mean to be sexist, and guys have their problems, but it's just like, right now I'm talking about the women. So what I'm saying is, women don't need men, and they'll die out, and that's fine. They'll have a party doing it. They drink wine like candles. They'd be like, that was it. That was the last man. Let's just talk about it till we expire. Fucking watching couples therapy on Showtime, listening to Phil Collins In the Air Tonight, not even crying because they're immune to it from now on. It's okay, no man. Oh, I miss those, man. But now at least we get to do whatever the fuck we want. If I was a woman, I would lead that revolution. Yeah. 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 I can't imagine being a woman, dude. I'd be just so crazy. So crazy. Oh, God. Just deeply, deeply ruined. Just like at the core, just a beautiful bitch. You know what I mean? Just a beautiful, beautiful bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, just, whoa, here she comes. Watch out or she'll chew you up. Dude, my body would be fantastic because I know what that's worth. It would be top notch. My insides would be screwy because there's no way I'd be able to wield that power. Whoa, here she comes. Oh, watch out or she'll chew you up. That's me, dude. She's a man-eater. Oh, watch out. But I'd still be fucking chicks because they're so hot. You know what I mean? Whoa, here she comes. Watch out or she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out. She's a man-eater. Watch out. Dude, I harmonize with it. But also, for those of you that were watching on YouTube, you know what I was doing with my fingers, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd be like Melissa Etheridge, only for the fucking serious body. I saw a woman with a Melissa Etheridge shirt on the other day, and I just go, oh yeah. You know? How about when you're reminded of something? It just like, you're like, oh yeah, what the fuck? I have no business not thinking of Melissa Etheridge for 30 years. Well, what the fuck? Who am I? This lady who won Grammys and shit, and yeah, she only sings songs for lesbians, but like, I found out about her when I was 16, and then I go, for 30 years until some lady has a fucking shirt of her at the gym, and I go, oh yeah, like, fuck you, life. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. Lou Bega, there, just did it again. Remember that one? Well, he's not as talented as Melissa Etheridge. Oh, how about this? I don't even know if Melissa Etheridge is truly talented or not. Maybe she's just good at wearing flannels and fucking playing a guitar. I have no idea. Yeah, man. But it's like, yeah. Anyway, shout out to the Dodgers because they won, and that was great. I didn't want Toronto winning because I don't like when Canadian teams win. And I love Canada. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Drake. I don't, his music's fine, but I just don't want to see like a post where he's like, "We did it." I don't want it. I don't want people in Toronto being all like, "We got baseball." No, you don't, dude. Baseball's American. 0 Canadians on Toronto. Only fucking people from the Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? Only people from Ecuador. Just 0 Canadians. Crazy. Have one. How many Canadians are in the fucking Toronto Blue Jays? Because I'll tell you what, it's not Domingo Flamingo or whatever the fuck their names are. You know what I'm saying? One. What? They're what? They're star. Vlad Jr.? Vlad Jr.? They're Dominican, but they live there, dude. The Dominican Republic, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, he lives there, so now he's Canadian, so now they could say it, but it's like, you know what I mean. He was born in Toronto, Canada. Okay. All right, then. Then I'll allow it. But I'll allow it, but I'm just saying, dude, I don't want these Toronto motherfuckers winning because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see a fucking post by Drake where it's secretly also about that app Steak, you know what I mean? Where, talking about we did it. I don't want that. When they won basketball, it was enough. I'm like, all right. So, Dodgers, shout out to Shotani Ohtani, who is fucking awesome, dude. Just swinging and pitching. Are you kidding? He goes like this. We did it. You know what Shotani Ohtani is like? He's like one of those guys that's like, you guys, I got this. You're doing it all wrong, and you've been doing it all wrong. If in 1991 you go, the best baseball player of all time is going to be Japanese, Don Mattingly would laugh so hard he would die. Do you know what I mean? And then Ohtani comes along and goes, hold my stats. Dude, are you kidding me? He goes, home run, perfect game, strikeout, and the whole time looks like a big 8-year-old. Are you kidding? Fuck it, bro. That dude is married to a star basketball player in Japan or whatever. And they're going to have, she's 5'11". They're going to have kids. Dude, in 30, no, less, in 20 years, you better watch the fuck. There's not going to be any more baseball. These people are going to, however many kids they have, they're going to own sports. They're going to be like, this isn't how it actually should be. There should be different sports. They're going to make more sports. I mean, they're going to change the game. Literally going to change all the games. But, yeah, dude. Fantastic. Yeah. Sam Worthington would be a baseball player in 1998. That's what he would be. Fuck. On the Rangers. What the fuck? Sam Worthington up to bat. His slugging percentage slightly below Frank Thomas. He's 0-3 tonight, however. How'd he get by? How'd he get past us? How'd they sneak him in past us? Swing and a miss. How'd they sneak him in past us? He looks so regular. Oh, dude. It is what it is. Bro, I do this thing where when I get like heated on my podcast, my contacts go crazy. Oh, I mean, Sophie Cunningham with this tweet. Dude, it's so funny to see so many pictures with people and Sidney Sweeney, and Sidney Sweeney's in this fucking jacket. I see so many pictures like on Instagram, like, hey, where was she that everybody met her? This is like the same. Everyone has a picture with Sidney Sweeney, and she's just like in her dad's jacket, and this Sophie Cunningham, who's a basketball player, right? She wrote, "One of us forgot our tits at home." What does that mean? Well, I know she has flat. Yeah, so she's saying she has small boobs, but like, I want to know what that means beyond that, because that's not a. Yeah, he's saying that's all it is, and I understand that's all it is, and that's all she means. But I know, but you don't. She has big tits, and I don't. But it's just like I don't know. I just don't. Here's why. If I was a woman, I would rule the fucking world, because my tweet would be fucking fire. Okay, if I had to do a tweet like that, I would do like even just, you know, which one of us forgot our tits in the car is better? You know what I'm saying? But it's just it is what it is, and that's what she did. And she plays basketball, and that's fine. But like you know what I mean? It makes guys who are nearly autistic like me, I'm not, but think about things where it's like, okay, this is saying like you know, it sounds like maybe you'd say she has fake tits, but she actually has real tits. You could tell, and so it's just like it's too. You know what I mean? It's just. This is why. Thank God I'm not a woman, because I would rule the world. And one tweet at a time. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And that has been the episode. Come see me. I'll be in Chicago. I'll be in Daytona. I'll be in Jacksonville. I'll be in Syracuse. I'll be in Buffalo. I'll be in Hamilton, Ontario. ChrisLea.com. Get your tickets, and I will see you there. Subscribe. Thank you.